And we are back. Raiders franchise. In the last episode, we went for two games. We simulated the Packers game where we lost 31-17, and we watched the Bengals game where we ended up winning 30-16, putting us to 3-2 on the year. In this episode, we're going to be simulating the Patriots game and then watching the Broncos game. So without further ado, we'll quickly show off Ashton Jeanty last week winning Player of the Week. Advanced week to the Broncos. We'll see if we are able to beat New England. We do 30-16. And yeah, we're gonna go over this week's stuff. We do have a few things. Looks like we have to go over the storeroom prep.
Film rooms are the
Critical game to see what are we seeing in the film room. They have holes all across the offensive line. I don't see how they can stop us from dominating the trenches, run or pass. Let's show them different looks, stunts, and other complex movement. Throw the trenches into chaos and they crumble. Do you agree? Yeah. I'd rather really look to play things a little safer. Put a nice blanket over their receivers on every down. That's my personal take. We're just gonna let them check down straight into a loss. Let's get it, coach. I'll start working on practice for this week. Make sure we're good to go. Alright. Now we're in our players meeting. Alright, settle in. We need to talk about strategy for this week's matchup. The receiving core is getting our focus. We can put a blanket on them and start that offense with a low risk approach. I was wondering where that talent was supposed to be. Don't worry about their number one. He's not going to be a factor, coach. We love to hear that, Darian Porter. I have no doubt not your toughest assignment. For the rest of you, we can play smart. No need to take gambles in our pass defense. The only way we lose is if we do it to ourselves. Okay, we like to hear that. Right there, free and free. I trust our pass defense, or excuse me, our run defense. Hopefully our pass defense is able to get it done this week. We're going to go ahead and look at the injuries. It is going to be no one for us, and they're going to be missing their D tackle, Zach Allen. Very key injury for them. We'll see if they're able to, overcome that. In case you did miss, here are our remaining free agents. Might resign. Who knows? These are guys who, in my opinion, are going to be either we need to see more, or they're going to be someone I'm going to probably look to sign at the end in the free agency stage. Because, yeah, just maybe it's, a guy like Eric Stokes, a really good player. But it's one of those where he's keeping people off the field is kind of an issue. We're not really seeing what we want to out of them. But also, he is, 28. We're probably looking to, if we do re-sign him, be a one-year rental yet again. We obviously want to see if Emmanuel Forbes is able to blossom into something. If not, then he will probably be gone as well. We'll go ahead and give Isaac Ford a chance unless we decide to go after a corner in the draft or free agency, which not going to rule either out, obviously. Never going to rule anything out. Good game between the Bengals and the Steelers, 37-34. The Steelers win that one. As we are underway, looks like the Broncos are going to be getting the ball first. So, see if our defense can start off strong. I mean, that's how you start off strong. Interception and then a 10-yard rush by Jeanty. We're already first and goal at the 6-yard line. What we need to do, we blanket their receivers. We win the game. We go another handoff to Jeanty. He's going to be up to about the 3-yard line. 2.5-yard line, more so, but it is Jerome Ford, the backup in the game now. It will be a pass, and it's going to be a sack for Christian Harris. We had Jerome Ford wide open. Third and goal now from the 10. It's going to be complete to Bowers down to the 2-yard line. Let's go ahead and stay in slow-mo. Haonea Hufanga with the tackle there, and we're going to line out in field goal formation. Not sure I like this call here. Nonetheless, we kicked the field goal. Personally, probably would have gone for it, but I mean, whatever. Bo Nix with back-to-back scrambles, followed by an incomplete pass. We're going to force a 3-and-out. So really great job by us so far. Interception and then a 3-and-out. Brock Bowers drops that one. Great pump by their guy, by the way, pitting us at the 4. We were able to get to the 9-yard line with a carry by Genty, but drive's going to stall there. Good pump by Cole, 60 yards. I know there were talks of us potentially moving on from AJ Cole. Ultimately, we're probably going to keep him for just a bit longer. I definitely do want to see, a bit more because, I mean, he's been a very reliable punter. Maybe he's just having a slow start. What a punt. Pins us at the 1-yard line. 14 yards to Demario Douglas is going to be a first down, followed by another 14 to Brock Bowers, also a first down, and then 11 to Genty. Make that 3 in a row. And then 9 yards for Genty, going to be just shy of 4. But Jerome Ford is going to give it 4. Followed by another 6-yard pickup. Chiefs win 24-21 over the Jets. Jerome Ford gets injured on our play, but he is still out there, 3rd and 2. You got to be concerned, most definitely, with the amount of runs Jerome Ford is getting. He is the back. We're going to go ahead and check the medical center, see if Ashton Genty is injured. He's not, just not playing apparently. And we'll give it to Jerome Ford. I mean, he seems to be on a bit of a heater right now. We'll see if he can pick up, and he cannot. Great job there by them, and there's going to be an injury timeout. That is Colton Miller. So we go for it. Big risk, obviously. Does not pay off for us as the Browns are leading 7-0 over the Chargers. We turn it over. 21 yards there to Courtland Sutton. 12 yards again. Courtland Sutton, that is putting us into quarter number 2. They're right outside the red zone. We'll go ahead and hop in and watch it. So far, only a field goal to show for this game. Good tackle there by Tyree Wilson. We'll see if the Broncos are able to get points in their own no, whether it be touchdown or field goal. It's going to be a pass by Nix. He has a guy wide open. Nice little check down, 3rd and 6. Something Bryant, maybe Pat Bryant. 3rd and 6 now from the 18-yard line. It's going to be a throw. Nix lofting end zone, and oh my days. How did he get so open? Pat Bryant, I mean, he was wide open in the end zone. Will Levis will start us off with a 2-yard rush, followed by an incomplete pass. We'll watch this 3rd down play. 3 yards by Levis. We'll go ahead and watch a punt. We don't watch punts very often, but the audio is glitched, so we have to back out anyway, which is why we're watching a punt. And it's away. Good job there. Isaac Ford gets past, but great job by them to fake it. I thought he was going to catch it, but no. Good punt. Goes for a touchback. Incomplete pass to start. Followed by 3 yards for Doug Fornes. 14 yards to Marvin Mims is a first down. Pounding on Matt Royster. Penalty on Jonathan Culp. And that puts them in the red zone. Quick play on 3rd or first down. We'll bring up 2nd and 4 now. We go play action. Great job there by Ford, able to bring him down instantly. 3rd and 3. And Nix, quick pass is complete. That's Courtland Sutton for a first down. And there's an injury timeout to Mike McGlinchey, the right tackle, I believe, for the Broncos. Nix Play action. Looking. Throwing. Intercepted. And first down at the 1-yard line. Get a quick pass. Very risky for us to pass the ball there, but don't want to risk anything, obviously, too much, which is why him being wide open. Get it to him. Here we go. Here's Genty, and what a run. Good run already, up to the 24-yard line. So we have now forced 2 interceptions on Bo Nix. We're obviously in a great spot. Potential to go 99 yards. Bad throw there. We got to lead him way more. First down to Dante Fortin. Jack Bech has been very quiet so far this season. Stays it. Oh, I thought he was staying on his feet, but I mean he did. Went out of bounds, so it doesn't really matter. And they bring the house. Absolutely read what I was doing there. What the heck are all these play calls? Run up the gut's going to get 5, so third and semi-long. Not terrible. 8 yards, definitely convertible. D'Angelo favors the rookie tight end out there. And it's going to go to Montela in the undrafted second-year player. Glad to see him not only out there, but getting involved. And down we go, and there's an injury. Jose Wallace. Oh, no. We need someone to get open here. And Dante Fortin burns the defense. Pat Surtain, one of the best corners in the league, gets burnt there. And we're going to keep Jose Wallace out there. What a drive there. I mean, just flies by. Great job there getting both feet down as well. All right, 10-7 now. We regain the lead. We'll see how the Broncos do this drive. They start out with 7 yards to David Robinson, the player for them. 28 yards to Pat Bryant. 8 yards for Dobbins. We'll go ahead and watch this final play. Yep, there it is, first down. And we'll go ahead and hop into slow-mo for the rest of the half, which we're at the 2-minute warning. Both teams sitting pretty, all 3 timeouts, 10-7. Still a very close game for both sides. We'll see who is able to prevail. It's going to be Bo Nix throwing a screen pass, covered all beautifully. I mean, got the rush there. We had the people defending it as well. Second down now. It's going to be Nix slinging it, and it's dropped. Third down, good completion. Marvin Mims. Timeout Raiders with minute 47. We're obviously trying to get the ball back. Handoff's going to go nowhere. J.K. Dobbins tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Second and goal now from the 7. Nix to throw. Throws a check down and nowhere to go again. Third and goal from the 8. They're moving backwards. Third and goal from the 8-yard line. Nix tries to scramble. He's going to be sacked. Eddie Kirkland. They're obviously going to take the field goal with the Raiders having no timeouts left. Going to take their sweet time kicking this. 59 seconds to go, no timeouts. The Raiders get the ball back. We'll see if they get a chance to return it or if it will be kicked into the back of the end zone. Yes, I'm going to hop in for this short drive. Oh, and they're giving us a chance to return it. Big mistake. Okay, maybe not. Ignore what I said. We'll see if Jack Vesh can get involved. Huge sack there for them. And that's just amazing defense. Hoping we had Besh, but gave him a shot. Just amazing defense by them. Good run. Takes a few seconds off. "13 seconds at the 27-yard line. Good defense there. They go timeout. Interesting. So they're definitely trying. Maybe they just wanted to see if they could get something.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
6 seconds out of bounds. So, I mean, if they're able to get one more play off.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
6 seconds. We'll see if they're able to get a playoff. And with 1 second left, that ball hits the ground. So obviously well out of field goal range. And we're obviously going to accept it. It goes to the half regardless. So there we go. We lead. Well, no, we don't. It's tied. When did they tie it? I guess they tied it and I didn't pay attention. I could have sworn we were up 10-7. We're going to start out with the Colts and Dolphins, both 3-3 for our halftime show. It's going to be the Colts airing it out deep as a man. One-hander as well. 17-11. Colts win what looks to be a pretty boring game, but nonetheless, a win is a win. Next, we had the Titans, who are 4-2 in a good spot. Buccaneers 1-5. Gonna desperately need a win if they want to turn their season around, and it's going to be Cam Ward. Great catch there. Is that? Don't know who that is. Parker Washington, maybe. 24-0. Right, the Buccaneers' struggles are going to continue. And finally, Packers Bears. Packers 3-3. Bears 1-5. Same thing. Bears gonna need a win to probably jumpstart their hopes. But it's going to be Josh Jacobs hurdling a man 28-17. Packers win that one. Looking at the league, we already know the Chiefs won, and we know the Chargers are playing the Browns currently halftime. Ravens 49ers 20-10. I didn't even realize it was Max Crosby who got the interception. That's even better. Mario Douglas so far having an okay game. Corwin Sutton having a great one. Genty also having a great game. And great thing for the Broncos, even with their two interceptions, still tied. Sergio Lowell returns it up to the 26, and we're going to go ahead and hop in to the simulation part, where Nick Bonito is going to knock that first pass away, and then it's just straight up going to be an incomplete pass. And then 13 yards for Demario Douglas, first down there. 3 yards for Genty Fruity Air. Nick Bonito with the sack, third and long now. 2-yard check down. 47-yard punt, not the worst, especially considering it would pin them. So, not going to hate. 10 yards to Marvin Mims. It's going to be third and inches, though, but they get it easily. 8 yards for Dobbins, followed by 5 yards for Florence. 7 yards for Marvin Mims. Eddie Kirkland sacks Bo Nix for 5. And then 11 for Mims, so third and 3. Incomplete pass, 4th and 3. This could be go for territory. They go for the punt, and it's going to be a touchback. Genty's going to lose a yard. 15 yards to 4 and 4, first down. Another incomplete pass by Levis, 3rd and 10. 3 in a row. 36-yard punt. It's a fumble, and we recover it. And 13 yards for Douglas. 12 yards for Douglas puts us in the red zone. 4 turnovers now for the Broncos. 4 of them. Complete to Douglas again. 4 yards for him. 7 for 75. 2nd and 6 now, up to the 14. Levis feeling the pressure, tries to scramble out of there, but great sack there. 3rd and 11 yards to go. Levis is looking to throw. Gonna throw it in the end zone. Jump ball. Besh. Incomplete. Horton maybe had a chance to catch it off the deflection, but we're gonna attempt the field goal. Pretty easy. A little bit longer than a standard extra point, but no problem there. 13-10. The Raiders regain the lead late into the 3rd quarter. If I'm the Broncos, I definitely got to be watching this clock here. You're obviously playing really well. Pat Bryant for 25 yards. The only thing hurting you is your turnovers, 11 yards for David Robinson. Obviously, only losing by a field goal. Your defense is doing amazing. Only allowed 13 points so far. Long field goal here on 4th down, and it's good. 55 yarders for Jake Moody, and just like that, we have a tie ball game again. 10 yards to Bowers is a first down. 9 yards for Genty. Nick Bonito with another sack. And Brock Bowers is going to be short. We're going for it. Screw it. You don't win games by playing it safe sometimes. First down to the 30. A huge carry by Albert O. Oop. 21 yards for Besh. There we go. Took him a while, but big play there. Obviously, he has been our best receiver so far this series. Obviously, having a really productive first 2 years, has missed a significant amount of time, though, with injuries. Has not played a full season yet. And this one, D'Angelo Favors, the rookie, going to come down with the catch in the end zone. And the Raiders going to take a 20-13 lead with 9 minutes to go. Garrett Bowles injured on that play. 14 yards to Cortland Sutton for the first down. 12 yards to David Robinson back to back. Jonathan Culp breaking that one up. Probably batting it down at the line. 24-30. Huge game for the Falcons, getting a great win. And that's going to be fourth down, long field goal. No, they're going to go punt. 15 yards to Douglas. I mean, he's played amazing ever since, this season. Looks like Trey Tucker was holding him back. We were a lot more of a committee at that point. 4th and 1, we're going to have to punt there. That sucks. Not quite go for territory. Jonathan Culp with a sack. 3rd and 8. 6 yards. We'll watch this fourth down. They're going to punt it. So we have the ball at the 2-yard line with just over 3 minutes remaining in the game, assuming there's no regulation. But watching the review for what? It was a punt. Did it go into the end zone? Is that what they're arguing? Maybe the person who saved it or something stepped out? Second and 8 from the 4. Broncos taking their first timeout. And Levis gonna throw, and he's pressured. He has to throw that one away, and that's huge. Broncos save a timeout because of that. And Levis barely gets that one away. Maybe a yard for Bowers, they're going to say. 4th down. We're going to go 3 and out. And it gets blocked.
Makes the score Raiders 20, Broncos 13.
Oh, dang. How do we manage to let that get blocked? First and goal for the Broncos. It's going to be complete down to the 1-yard line. Cortland Sutton took a big hit there, but they go quarterback keeper. Matt Royce are able to make the tackle. That'll take us to the 2-minute warning. If the Broncos fail this, which it's 20-13, so they're going for the touchdown no matter what. They are in a big trouble if they don't get this. And Cortland Sutton showing off. Let's block their extra point, right? They blocked our punt. Let's block their extra point. Hope we're not that lucky. All right, 20-all. All right, Monte in. Good return up to 25. Hoping for better. It sucks that Gentry's been having a good game, but we've kind of had to stray away from him. Wide open is Besh. Down to the 45 of enemy territory. Huge first down. 30-yard pickup. I know it said 29. Come on, that's 30 yards. Just need an extra 10 yards. We should be in a good spot. Pick up the first down, and that's exactly what we do. And Denver's going to take their timeout. So we could officially just run the clock out and attempt a field goal. Granted, still a pretty iffy field goal. I mean, definitely for today's NFL standards, it should be considered automatic, but never going to do that. And that's a good play to Genty. We go play action, and we're going to get sacked because of it. All right, here's my game plan. We run it up the middle. Probably not going to pick up the first down, but we're going to take our time out. Well, I mean, if we do pick up the first down, which, oh my days, we actually got kind of close. And that carry puts him over 100 on the game. I have no intentions of kicking this ball. We'll let the clock run as far down as it can. All right.
Daniel Carlson for the Raider field goal. A 44-yard attempt.
Oh my goodness, if it would have got blocked.
The kick is good.
I mean, it wasn't far away from getting blocked either. That's the scary part.
That's the score. Raiders 23, Broncos 20.
So, a turnover-driven day. Oh, it goes through the uprights as well. Could cost the Broncos this game. Obviously, they're at the 35. This is Hail Mary range for a lot of people. No way we're calling a flag. There's no way we're not calling a flag. We're not calling a flag. You don't call flags. And the game didn't want to fucking save. You've got to be fucking kidding me. We don't call flags on Hail Marys. That's like the big rule in the NFL. You don't call a flag on a Hail Mary. Okay, we're the away team. We're gonna go ahead and force the away win. Dude, there's no fucking way. Actually stupid. You don't call a flag, especially a DPI, on a Hail Mary. You just don't. And it's going to be the Eagles winning this one. Jackson Dart throws a pick six, 24-20. Could have been the difference maker. Or this is last week's. I didn't, or did I? No, I don't even know what I'm doing. Whatever. I mean, Levis throws for 168 yards, one touchdown, no interceptions. Genty goes for 14 for 109, a touchdown. Can't complain with that. Bowers goes off. Besh for Douglas. I mean, Douglas was having a great game. It gets ruined. Actually, clown, bro. Actually, fucking clown. You don't call penalties like that. Well, I mean, it's fine. You obviously get the win. Our approval rating's really good, 92%. Don't know why the fans aren't a big fan of us. I mean, led to back-to-back playoff years. Granted, we haven't won a playoff game, so I mean, if that's the situation, then that's fair enough, I guess. But in our next episode, we're gonna be playing the Lions, who if I just saw, yeah, it's gonna be about Jahmyr Gibbs. It's 4-2, 5-2. This should be a fun game. I hope you guys enjoyed. I did. Sucks the game didn't save, but I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Hope you enjoyed.